Hello, this is the Latin Geek, and today I'm going to be talking about in this episode of making labels in MS Word. So I'm going to be using MS Word to create some labels. So I already opened the application. I'm going to click New, just a blank page for now is fine. So here I am. This is the Word 365. I'm going to be clicking on mailings. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to select the recipients for the merge labels and use an existing list. I'm going to go to Northwind, which is a Microsoft database with a bunch of tables. Of those tables, I'm going to choose customers. Word recognize the list of customers, and if you notice, I have one, but if I click on this one, it takes me to 91. So 91 records on that table of customers. Okay, I'm gonna choose labels from the, oh, by the way, so the start merge over here, these options are linked to the current table or database that I'm choosing. If you choose this envelope and these labels, this is only one option. So we're not going to choose that. We're going to choose a mail merge label. So it's going to look at the address list table database, and it's going to then apply each of the records into each label. So if you had 91, it's going to be 91 records or labels. And if you have more or less, so it's going to be equal to the amount of the list. So labels, I'm going to choose Avery. It's a very popular one. US letters. Over here, they're going to give you an option there, how many they are. I know which one I'm going to choose, so give me a minute. So I'm going to choose 8160. So I'm going to scroll down. Oh, and like I said, these are the businesses that create the labels. I'm choosing Avery US Letter, and then the specific label that I'm looking on is on the 8160, which is a mailing label. Okay, it's 3 rows of 10 each. So 8160, almost there. There we go, right here, address labels, 1 inch by 2, 8.5. So give it a click. Okay. So it's in here. It's just that Microsoft automatically create a table with the setting, but it's without any borders. So obviously you don't want to print the borders on top of the labels. But for designing purposes, we're going to click on this little guy here. Notice that it selects all of them. And on the table design, we're going to enable the borders just until we finish all borders. And when we are done, then we can take the labels off. I'm going to make this a little smaller so you get to see it. Now, we're going to go back to mailings. So we already have the list. We just got to add the addresses right here. So I'm going to be talking about mail merge in specific in another episode, but this one is labels. So I'm going to insert what I want for my labels. So I notice that those are the different options that I have. Okay, so let me select customer name, customer title first. So it puts it, customer name, the address, the city, postal code, and all of these are next to each other, so it's not spaces. So if you want to see how it's looking so far, you can actually click on the preview result right here, and it show you that you see, and you can actually move and so on to see how it's like. But it has no spaces, so we have to take care of that first. So the title of that person, so I'm gonna click in between, I'm gonna press the space bar, put it to the next one, space bar, and you see now I have my contact title and the name, the address. Here I'm going to hit enter, shift enter, so it's going to be right below. Again, I say shift enter, so it's right below, and then separate the city, comma, space, postal code. Let's take a preview how it looks like. Perfect. You see sales representative Maria Anders, and this is the address, Berlin, and the code. And if I go through that just to check some of them, seems like we looking good with the labels. Okay. I think contact title needs a comma also. Okay. So Word automatically work only on one label, but then you have the ability, notice that you put a next record, so it's reading each of the content of the address list database table, however you want to call it, but there each line is a record. So we have to tell it that after we're done with this, to transfer that to the rest. We do that with update labels. So if I click update labels right now, notice that it fills it in, and it fills it in up to 91 labels, because that is what we have here. We have 91. So let's preview it. Update labels, sorry. So if we actually now merge that, if we are comfortable with this one has document to Word, but this is a label mail merge, so this is actually a template. But when we actually generate the labels, which is finish and merge, we can say either add individual documents, send via email, or print it. I'm going to select this one, so I'm going to print it. I'm going to show all, and we'll merge the labels, and it creates a new document called labels 1. And if you take a look at that labels 1, it has all the things that you want to see, up to 91 labels. Okay. Now if you want to make changes to the labels, you can easily discard this latest labels 1, as this is just easily you can create this easily. You just need to make sure that you have the template, and the template is here. So let's say I want to now add a logo to it. I'm going to use just a shape for that, and I'm going to use this nice little sun here. What is my right here? Click. I'm going to add that logo right here, and I'm going to change the feel of that logo to gold, and the outline to not outline. And notice that now I have that little logo now, but the other one doesn't have it because I added something new or a change to the label template, this specific label right here. I had to go back to mailing and select update label based on the changes that I made. So I click update labels, and voila. Now if I click finish, edit, or recreates now a label to, because it created one before, so it keeps track of that and knows that the label has been done. And this one has, like I say, 91 records. So 30 times 3, and you see that here, this is the last one. So 91, and the rest are empty. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this mail merge label tutorial, or I will do more of this. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel, The Latin Geek. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.